Alright, so when you pretty much want as much speed as you can coming down off of this ramp. So what I'm doing is, as you can see up here, I have display capture, which will kind of give you a little bit of a heads up display of what to do, I guess. I'm not good with wording things, I'm sorry. But pretty much what I aim for is there's this pattern on the roof here. There's this pipe thing, I guess. There's these two blue eco. You want to aim so your car hits this piece of wall. So there's like, you see how there's like yellow dots each where my mouse is pointing? In the middle of each wall, there's a yellow dot. As you can see, you kind of, like, you want to hit this one. The one that's before, the one that gets cut off in half. So this, I call it the second last one. Or I guess you could call it the second one. You want to hit the middle of that while turning left. So if you look at my input display, you'll see as I hit this, I'm turning left. And you don't jump. That's another thing. You're literally just hitting the wall. You're driving straight into the wall. So what I'm doing in the air here, if you pay attention, I'm holding right, and that is to turn my car in the direction when I get it in the air. So when you get it in the air, like this, you can see I have my stick neutral, but I'm still boosting. When your car gets up here, you get this wonky type of, like, your car kind of has unbalance, I call it, and it will end up flipping over. And sometimes you might land on the green and slide in, which is okay, but Dethdrome might be deloaded, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Um, but when you get to here, about in the air, so when you feel your car pick up, right there, you can see my car kind of like get that straight line. That's when you want to hit right and try to get your car, because you can tilt your car in the air. So you want to try to tilt your car to the right so it lands over in this area around here. And you'll get a bunch of air. Some attempts you might get while hitting it here, you might, like, you can see the sparks, so that's how you know I'm turning while hitting the wall. But some attempts you might get, you might just bounce off and fly over in this direction. It happens. If it does, then just you're gonna have to do it normal, sadly. You can do this on the first lap, but it is a little painful to deal with the drone at the end. And then the last part, there's nothing too much to it, but you don't want to go to the finish line. The finish line is just a little earlier because we have our where we skipped part of, so if you're looking where my mouse is, we went from here to here. So somewhere in this loop, I'm guessing around here, there's a load trigger for the finish line here, but where we kind of just skipped it, it doesn't know where like the finish line is, and it thinks that we're like ahead, which is why we're able to finish right around in this general area. So this is pretty much just simple driving. Then when you get to here, you just want to drive over here and the race will end. So you don't need to go all the way through the map. You can just stay over way over on the right and it'll end. Just like that. I didn't mean to open Photoshop, but yeah.